Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Brandy. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. So as you guys seen, I went to Barnes. Yes, your girl went to Barnes and did just a little book shopping. When I say a little, I mean one book. So we just got a new Barnes in my city, which is a whole lot closer to my house, and it opened like maybe a week or two ago. I missed the grand opening. I actually found out about the Barnes via my book club like a day or two before the grand opening, and I didn't get a chance to go visit during the grand opening, which I hate because they actually had an author signing, and they did giveaways and they did all of the things. You guys know I don't typically shop at Barnes unless I have a gift card, but I wanted to check out the Barnes just to see what vibe it was giving, and y'all, it was very cute. I liked it a lot. Very bright, very airy, and I think it was put in the perfect space. I frequent that area a lot because, like I said, it's in my area and it's a whole lot closer than the other two Barnes that we have in our city. So yesterday after work, I was like, it's been a stressful 6 weeks, and I just want to go book shopping, and I didn't want to do like a book haul. I did have a few books on my TBR. Actually, I need to remove one of the books while I'm thinking about it, but I did have a few books on my TBR and on my Amazon wish list that I just wanted to pick up like from an actual bookstore. So that's what I did. Let me delete it right now. And actually I'm upset because of course on Amazon it was a whole lot cheaper. It was like $6 cheaper, but that's whatever. So I just wanted to go check out the Barnes and see what they had, see what the black book section was looking like. Of course right now they're having their 50% off hardback sale. I didn't really partake in that, but I did get something. So let me show y'all what I got. So as of lately, I've been reading some of everything, and I kind of took a break from romance, but then I knew once I circled the block back to romance, I knew I wanted to read this book. So I got If You Stay by Brittany Cherry. And look at the edges. They're pink. So cute. So cute. So I thought that was a cute little touch for this paperback. I don't think all paperbacks or all books need spray edges unless it's like a limited edition or something, or a special edition. But you know, this one got the pink edges. So yeah, I've been wanting to read this book for a long time. Ooh, look at the art, the picture art. I've been wanting to read this book since it released. I've only read one book by Brittany Cherry. I've read the mixtape. It's on my shelf. Absolutely loved it. And I've been wanting to tap more into Brittany Cherry, but I just haven't had the opportunity to do so. So this is going to be that opportunity. And I really liked the new Barnes. It was super cute. And then I got them to match the price that I seen online, because at first I was like walking around the store. I was browsing the store to kind of see where our sections was at, and then I was browsing the store to see if I see any of the books that I had on my list to actually buy soon, and I really wasn't seeing anything that was like on my list. So I had to get on the website and then see if they had it in store, because I don't like to bother the associates at all. Like, to me, it takes more time to go get the associate, have them look it up in the computer, than for me to just pull out my phone, see if they have it. Because if they have it for online pickup, then that means it has to be in the store somewhere. So that's what I did. Then I had the associate match the online price, and she did. So I think it was like 17 bucks, which is fine. So yeah, I bought that book yesterday. And today is actually book club meeting Saturday. This is our third in-person book club meeting, and I'm super excited about it. I mentioned my book club read in a previous blog. We did read The City We Became, and this was a a book club pick that somebody else chose. They put it in our TBR jar and I pulled it, and this is what we pulled. Also in my previous vlog I mentioned that I did not finish this book. I didn't even get anywhere near 30%. I only read the prologue and I think the first 2 chapters of this book, so I did DNF the book. It is categorized as fantasy, and like I was explaining in my previous vlog, I think this is just one of those books that you really have to sit and use your brain power about, and it's a think piece basically, and I didn't have time for this. Not in the little short chapter of my life I've been going through, which I actually just closed. So better days are coming, and more content specifically on my Bookstagram page is coming, because if you guys follow me over on Bookstagram, you guys know I have been MIA, sort of, kind of, like I have not been posting, but I just did not have the mental capacity to be thinking while I'm reading. I just needed a good time, okay, and this was not given. So I did read the prologue with my eyes, and I was like, okay. And so then I activated my free 30-day trial of Audible just so that I can get the audiobook, because my Libby did not have the audio. And then I started listening to it, and I'm just like, I'm picking up what it's putting down, but I just, I don't want to read it. And it was so funny is that I seen Raina from Raina Swan over here on BookTube. She went book shopping, or did she go to the library? I think she picked up the second book to this, and she was thinking about going to pick up the first book, and I let her know, like, DNF, okay? I don't know if this is the one that you want to try. But today's book club is going to be very interesting, because I think so far I only know one lady who finished the entire book. Everybody else either DNF'd it, or I'm not really sure if they finished it or not. But so far everybody is like, this book ain't it, or they're just a bit confused. So I'm so excited to see how this book club meeting is going to be today, because we're all confused, okay? And it's going to be a bit different, because I typically host at a coffee shop, but this time around I reserved some space, some meeting space at the library. So I'm getting ready to pack up my my cart, the cart that I bought for the Black Romance Book Fest. Also, in real time, yesterday the tickets went on sale and they sold out in 15 minutes. Now, I'm not planning to go. I wasn't planning to go next year, but if you are watching this, sis, I hope you got your tickets. And if you did not, go join their Facebook group, because they will be having a resale thread over there. That is the only way you're going to be able to purchase a resale ticket. But anyway, I got my book card that I took to the Black Romance Book Fest this year, and I'm getting ready to pack that stuff up, because this time around we're providing like food and beverages, and I do have to go make a couple of stops. Like, I did a catering order for some food for us, some breakfast items and stuff like that. So we are going to be providing food and drinks this time, and I'm so excited about that, because it's just going to be a little bit different. Now, I think I'm most excited about this book club because we all kind of sort of DNF the book. So I'm interested to see how the vibes are going to be vibing, because we going to be kikiing for sure. Like, I know we are going to be having a great time, because we pretty much all said this ain't it. And so, you know, we're going to be eating, chit-chatting, and doing all of the things. And I do plan to bring you guys with me this morning. So I'm going to stop doing all of this rambling and go ahead and pack up my last little items, because my goal is to get out of this door by in about 20 minutes so I can go run. I got 3 errands I need to run before the meeting starts. would they put this big old U-boat right here in front of the books? Why would they do us like that? See what they got really quick. We love Dolly. In my house anyway. Okay, with the Nancy Drew. My daughter might like these. She might like these. But y'all, let me tell you about my daughter. She said she don't want to buy more books until she read the ones she has. I'm like, hold on now. You can still buy more books. And she was like, no, I have too many. I don't really have nothing for adults besides this book by David James. I hadn't looked at their books in a long time. I actually ain't been in here in a long time. Because as y'all can see, they're $150. Everything is going up. But these salaries. But yeah, this is what the book section is looking like. I mean, it's organized. It's just this U-boat is in a way, but they definitely have a lot of Nancy Drew. I don't know. I might get her this. Yeah, I might grab her one and just see if she likes it.
Stranger Things mixed together.
Thank you. I got it from Dollar Tree.
Oh, that's cute. I never watched that. I don't get into fantasy shows. I want to try at least one. I want to try a fantasy show. I mean, fantasy. I haven't figured out there yet.
I feel like Legendborn. I really do like it.
You read that? You really see?
I read the first 2 books in the series, and it was really good, especially for it to be wide. I've been reading a little more wide lately.
Yeah.
But Legendborn is really good.
Who finished the book? Did anybody finish? I listened to it. So at first I started reading it, and then I listened to it.
Okay.
I was just like, what is this?
And see, she's been finishing all of our book club reads first. I see when she finished it, she posted on Instagram. And so when she finished it, she was like, okay. And I was like, how was it? Was it good? Was it bad? She was like, I don't know what I just read.
Well, I made it to page 4. And I listened to an audio. And I was like, what is all these extra sounds in the audio? And I was like, what's going on? I had to pause and rewind it. And so I was like, you know what? I can't do it. And so I started another book. And so I went to the
So it's basically, and the enemy represents another universe. So that other universe is like, oh, y'all alive now we have to kill you. And so that's what happens. That's what she's trying to express is happening with cities like Atlantis and stuff like that. Once the city becomes alive and it has all these different personalities and everybody's different stories, that brings the city to life. And once the city comes to life, the enemy wants to destroy the city. So now the 5 boroughs are trying to come together so that they can defeat the enemy. But there's actually 6 of them. So 1 person for each borough, and then 1 person that represents New York all together. And that's who
That
the
makes
first
sense.
chapter is about.
Okay.
I mean, the prologue is about New York. And that's literally going to be the first line of my review. She wanted this to be a script, not a book.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
Brooklyn. the Bronx in a kind of way. Staten Island.
Yeah.
Staten Island was clearly described properly.
She was racist.
Yeah.
Keep on.
And, I think which one? Was it the Bronx? Is the
It's Indian.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, like how she described it, that's how it is.
Yeah.
We are wrapping up book club. Book club was very good, although we all pretty much the end of the book or just didn't finish it. We have a few ladies that plan to finish it. If y'all notice the quality of the video swapping is because I'm using both my phone and my camera. I'm trying to get used to primarily using my camera. So I just got back from getting ice cream, treated myself to some ice cream, and I just realized I never wrapped up the vlog because I came home yesterday and I went to sleep. I don't know why, but every time I have a book club meeting, I be so exhausted when I get back. And like, book club is literally only 1 hour, but I think the amount of time that I take before that 1 hour to prepare has me exhausted. So yeah, book club was very, very good. How many ladies was there? It was a total of, I think it was 13 of us. Trying to see if I got my sign-in sheet. Where's my, I got my sign-in sheet, but I think it was like a total of 13 of us. We've already had our book pick for September, and so we went ahead and chose a book for October. We are going with like a thriller novel since it is Halloween spooky season. So we went ahead and chose our thriller novel. I forgot to take my summer reading list to the library yesterday while I was there, because I did participate in the summer reading program or whatever, because they had one for the adults and one for the kids, and you can like complete your summer reading, keep track of your summer reading, and just submit this form. Oh no, I thought this said you could scan to submit it online, but you can submit this form for a chance to win like a prize or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool, but I forgot to bring it. But yeah, so book club was very, very good. Y'all, I am still on a high because this amount of ladies have continued to come out and just meet with me and chat with me about books. So that is just so super exciting. If you follow me over on Bookstagram, I've posted some footage over on Bookstagram. And yeah, I just love it. And so Kyra Cachet, she is an indie author. She is also a part of the book club. So she brought her stock with her yesterday because some of the ladies were asking about her books on the last book club. So she brought some of her stock. I've read 3 of her books, so I purchased those 3. And I've talked about them over here on the vlog as well. So the first one is for However Long, and this is book 1 of like a duology. Love this cover so much, and I usually don't like people on my covers, but y'all, this is beautiful. Okay, and then I got the second one, which is called Endlessly 2 Hearts 1 Promise. So this is like it's an Indigo Falls continuation. So this duology is called Indigo Falls, and that one is so super pretty as well. This one continues right after this one, so you cannot read this one without reading this one. I am on her ARC team, and when I entered her ARC team, she was releasing this one, so I went ahead and purchased the ebook for this one just so that I can know what is going on with this one. So yes, you definitely want to read them in order. Both are short, so you could probably knock these out in a day. Quick reads because they're like novellas. How many pages? Yeah, this one is 81 pages, and then this one is 111 pages, so like under 200 pages. Yes, both of those. And then her latest novel was Love Unscripted. Also done a reading vlog and talk about this one over here on the channel. Really love this cover. It is so beautiful. I knew I needed this cover on my shelf when I got the art for it. This story is really good. I think this is my favorite. If I had to pick like between this and this duology, this one here is my favorite. She also just released a poem, poetry book. I said a poem, a poetry book, which I have not read yet because, you know, she gives her art team like the opportunity to let her know if, you know, we have the time to read her new books. And so I just didn't have the time to read that one because I've just been having a lot going on. But yeah, I'm so happy that she brought her stock with her because all of us, we were buying stuff. So yeah, we love to support. And if you guys are interested in purchasing these, they are available on Amazon. And then I will tag her. I will put her Instagram in my description box if I remember while I'm editing. I will put her Instagram in my description box. That way you all could tap in with her because these are some really good romance novels if you're into romance. So yeah, that's all I got for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking out with me and coming along with me on my journey of my in-person book club. It's going fairly well and I'm just loving every bit of it. I cannot wait to see how far along we get this time next year, because this time we are literally just, you know, it hasn't, I wouldn't call it like trial and error, but we're kind of just finding what places we like to have our meetings at and stuff like that. And yesterday at the library, everybody loved that we did the library. So I was like, now y'all, I'm a creature of habit, so I book, you know, space at the library again if that's what you guys love. And they do. The last coffee shop we went to, it was really nice, but I think it would be better if we went on a slower day. And then the coffee shop we went to before that, which was the very first meeting, it was very nice, but they didn't have any AC, so I think it would be perfect for the fall time. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all are reading in the comments. Are you a part of a book club, whether it's virtually or in person? Drop it down below and let me know so that we can chat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, ta-ta.